Hi there, Lori here, and I'm going to show you very quickly how to change around things to make a calendar and how to customize your calendar very briefly. So first I have a calendar project, and I'm going to go back into a 12 by 12 page that I've made, and I want to use this layout to put on that calendar. So I'm going to grab everything here, and if I want to, I don't have to, but if I want to, I can go ahead and group it just to make it easier so that I can move it around when it's over on the page. If you do that and there's a background, you just need to be careful of that. So I am going to copy this page. I'm going to go back over to the calendar page, and I am going to paste it in. Now, when I paste it, I can then resize it if I wanted to, or I can push it anywhere on the page that I'd like. Now, I could put it down at the bottom and put my calendar up here. I could resize it, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it in a fairly traditional way at the moment. So I just try to line it up as best I can, since I'm working a little bit quickly here. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and ungroup it. And if, for instance, I wanted that very same background to be down at the bottom for the background for my calendar there, I could do several different things. I could just stretch it out if I wanted to, or I could copy and paste it and bring it down. If I stretch it, though, it gets a little bit funky looking, so I'll go ahead and put it back. And I'm going to do a copy and paste, and then I'll just use my control and arrow key, bring it down to the bottom, and then move to back. So for the moment, I will use that for my background, and then I'm going to get rid of the shadow on that piece. So I will go to Insert, and I'm going to insert a calendar. I'm going to go ahead and just create and move it to where I want it to be, and then resize and shape. I'll go ahead and blow this up to a larger size so that I can see it better. And this is when I can start working on it. So first, just for instance, if I didn't want to start with January 2015, I can change my date to whatever I want it to be. Of course, I'm going to leave it as January 2015. And then I can work my way through each one of my options, changing my borders, changing my font, depending upon what I want to see. A lot of times I like to have no fill, and if I just hit apply, and sometimes my apply gets stuck and you won't see it until I go ahead and try it again. But I just keep going into the format calendar and making the changes that I want. So if I want a different text, if I want to make any changes along the way, I will do each one. I'm liking this new free text that I got, milkshake. And let's hit apply. So now we can see that it took that. Now when I go to that size font, you can see the Y on Wednesday is cut off. So I may have to go down a step to just get my whole word. Again, I'm going to do no fill, and now in my dates I'll no fill, and a lot of times I like those numbers much larger. So now I can see all the background through this, and I've done some customization, and I could do far more. I'm just going to go ahead and okay this for the moment. So now say I want to go to my next page. I can do one of two things. I could copy and paste this one and take it over, or I could, if I've already laid out my calendar, or if I'm using a pre-done calendar, I can go to my, I have to remember where to go to do it. Okay, well, there's calendar. Oh, sorry about that. I know exactly where I have to go. If I do calendar style, I keep thinking that this parameter is up here like the font one is, and it's not. So I can do a sample calendar style, and now when I go to another page, and that's how I do a lot of searching for things when I've forgotten where they are, is I just click around and try. So I'm going to insert another calendar, and then I can right mouse, calendar style, and apply the calendar style, and it will put in all of those changes that I made. It won't, however, make it the right size or location. But then, of course, I can go into Format Calendar, go to go to February, and there we go. So just a quickie tutorial on how the calendar works. Hope that helps.